Okay, everybody. So I'm taking a road trip to Florida and I want to download an audiobook so that I can listen to it and not be horribly, horribly bored the entire time. So what we're going to do is get one from the library. So I'm going to start with going to our website, which is mylibrary.us. You can also just search us, High Plains Library District. We'll click there and that'll take us to the main page. So what we need to do is get into the Overdrive database. So the easiest way to do it is scroll to this online without clicking, and you'll get a drop-down menu. And right here you'll see audio ebooks. Bam! Here we are. So this has the audio ebook homepage. So we've got iPod-compatible audiobooks, MP3 audiobooks, which work with devices other than iPods, and so on. Before you do anything else, I always recommend you go up to this and sign in. Mine says sign out because I'm already signed in. So I'm going to sign out and then sign back in with you guys. So what you'll need is your library card number. Go ahead and type that in. And that's going to take you to your account page. My cart, lending period, so on, which is covered in the first video. So let's go on the left side here. We've got audiobook fiction and audiobook nonfiction. Let's do a browsing and find something we like, and then we'll do a more specific search and find something we like. So I'm interested in humor. I could use a laugh while we're driving. So I'm going to click humor, and that's going to take us to this page of humor. So we've got a lot of different stuff on here, and I'm thinking I Think I Love You sounds pretty hilarious. You can see here it's an Overdrive WMA audiobook, and that it'll play on a computer, a Windows Media Player, and an iPod. So, if I have an iPod, but I would be fine. If I have just a generic MP3 player, this guy might not work. You might need to make a different choice. But I do have an iPod, so I'm going to say add to cart. Now this takes me to my cart. You can see I Think I Love You here, and we can see what it plays on, and we're ready to go. But now I want to get something else too. So instead of saying proceed to checkout here at the bottom, I'm going to continue browsing. Now let's say I wanted to find a book, but I didn't want to waste my time looking through all of these, because a lot of them say place a hold. Now here's the difference. If I click on this one and say place a hold, that means somebody else already has it checked out, and I can't get it until they finish their checkout period. So I can click that place a hold and put in my email address. I'll get an email once it comes back in, and then I'll have 4 days to check it out. But guess what, guys? I'm going to Florida tomorrow, so I need it now. So I'm not really interested in placing a hold on everything. Well, if you go back to the top of the page, you can click this box next to Only Show Titles with Copies Available, and then click Submit. Now we're going to get rid of all that stuff that says place a hold. So only stuff that's available is going to be on here. That's going to make the browsing a lot easier. Okay, well let's say I'm not really looking to browse anymore. I'm looking for a particular guy. The late, great Kurt Vonnegut. I'll type him in the quick search here. Click search, and we'll see what we get. Now we get a few different things here. Cat's Cradle, Armageddon in Retrospect, and so on. But you can see, because we did that quick search, here at the bottom we've got While Mortals Sleep, his new unpublished short fiction. And that's an Adobe EPUB ebook. Now we want to listen, so we want to make sure we've got audiobooks. I'm not interested in this EPUB ebook. Well, there's a way to solve that. If you do this advanced search, you can see you've got a lot of different stuff here. I'm going to put in Kurt Vonnegut again. Have to remember how to spell. And on this Format tab, I'm going to do all audiobooks. You could see I could do all ebooks if I wanted, but I only want audiobooks. So I'm going to do all audiobooks, and then click Search. Now I only have audiobooks, so I don't have to worry about getting extra stuff that I don't need. If we click that advanced search, you can see you also have the option to do just MP3 audiobooks or just WMA audiobooks. So if you have a generic MP3 player and you don't want to search through all these WMAs because it doesn't work on your MP3 player, that's going to be the way to go, and make that go much faster for you. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Slaughterhouse 5, so I'm going to add that to my cart. Okay, so now we can see I've got I Think I Love You and Slaughterhouse 5. We can also see what it'll play on, and like I said, I've got my iPod, so I'm good to go. If I saw here I didn't want one, I can always click Remove, and then it'll be out of my cart. Let's proceed to checkout. Alright, now that this is all formatted, you can see we have a few different things going on here. Right here I can choose if I want to check out I Think I Love You for 7 days or 14 days. I can do the same thing with Slaughterhouse 5. Here's the thing. You can check out 10 titles at one time for as long as you decide. 7 days or 14 days. So if I know I'm going to get through I Think I Love You in 7 days, I'm going to click 7 days. But if I don't think I can make it through Slaughterhouse 5 that fast, I'm going to do 14 days. The catch is, if you do a 7-day checkout and you don't make it in 7 days, you won't be able to finish it. You might be able to get on here and re-download it, but that's going to be a lot of work, and I'm going to be pretty busy driving my way to Florida. However, if you do 14 days and you plow through 10 books in 10 days, you'll have a 4-day period you just have to wait. There's no way to turn them in early, which can be kind of a bummer. But if you can get through 10 audiobooks in 14 days, my hat is off to you. So I'm going to do one 7-day and one 14-day, and then click Confirm Checkout. And now I'm at the download screen. So these are checked out to me, ready to go. All I have to do is download them. So remember, these are checked out to you, but they are not downloaded yet. And that's going to be covered in the next video.